Hey everybody, welcome back to a new video. We have made it to a new week. It's Sunday evening, and yeah, or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday, whatever day you're watching this video. But right now, we have made it to a new week, and this is, I believe, the first Sunday of the new season. We are officially in springtime, and I just wanted to make a quick little evening post, evening video about just not taking yourself so seriously. And when I say that, I mean to not beat yourself up when things don't go uh perfectly or as perfectly as you wanted things to be. Um and I say this because I do this, when I feel like I could have done something differently or done something better. I just go down this rabbit hole of guilt tripping myself. And I'm like, why do I do this? Like, why do I make myself feel bad when I shouldn't? um, for example, yesterday, Saturday, I had my whole day lined up. I was going to organize and pack some stuff and uh, take a little day trip to the museum. And guess what I did? Not a daggone thing. I stayed in bed, I cooked, I ate, and that was it. That was it. And I felt so bad. And I'm like, I procrastinated. I'm so lazy. And I did not take an account of all of the stuff that I had done a week prior. Last week, I was helping my sister out for a couple of days. And that in itself was a lot. Just a lot of driving, just a lot of back and forth. And on top of that, I still was going to work. And my friend had a baby shower. And, just helping to set that up, making sure everybody was good, helping the host, and then taking everything down. It was just a lot last week. And I had to sit back and think about it. And I said, Tier, like, you're tired. And on top of that, like last week, my sleeping schedule was all off. So my body was telling me that I needed to chill. And yesterday I didn't think about that. I was just like beating myself up. And so I thought about it and I said, I have to make a video about this because it just can't be me, right? It just cannot be me saying, oh, you should do better. Why aren't you up? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? And yes, we should be doing better for ourselves. But we also have to give ourselves grace. And I don't know if I spoke on grace before, but we have to pour positivity into ourselves rather than always thinking on the pessimistic side. I don't know why as humans we think negatively before we think positively. And I'm sure there's some study out there about that. But if you have a goal, if you have something that you have planned and it may not go as planned, it's okay. Like whatever you have that you need to do, you will get it done. And it may not get done all in the day that you said you wanted it to, but you have to give yourself some space to breathe, some space to recollect and come back together. Stop beating yourself up. You know, I know there's deadlines. I know there's things that we have to get done in a specific amount of time. But sometimes you just gotta chill, because it may not be that time for you to do all of the stuff that you said you was going to do. That could make or break you. Some people have major breakdowns trying to do so much, and they think they can do it, but your brain literally will shut off. Your body will literally collapse because you're not listening. And I'm there. Like, if you're out there and you feel like you just don't know what to do, you just feeling so empty, you feeling so drained, you feeling uh like you could have did better, or you're not doing enough, like you need to stop, because you're doing everything that you can do. You know, you starting to feeling anxious, you starting to feel all of these negative feelings. Like, you have to take a break and say, look, I'm doing my best. I'm at least trying my best. you know? Um and you have to like be positive. You know? I have sometimes you have to like take a step back and say, hey, what have I done to get to where I am to this point right now? I was speaking to a friend tonight, and I said, like, everything that you have worked hard for up to this point, you didn't even see yourself being where you are 5 years ago, 3 years ago, a year ago, 6 months ago. And here you are. And we forget that. We move so fast to get to the next point or to get to the next chapter in our lives that we forget that, hey, like I did this. You know, I lost the 50 pounds that I said I wanted to lose. So you do that, but then you off to the next thing without relishing in the fact that you lost 50 pounds. I graduated and got my doctorates, or I got my master's, and now you're off trying to be the president of the world instead of sitting back and saying, wow, I got my master's, I got my doctor's degree. That's a huge accomplishment. We always thinking of what we can do better, how we can better ourselves. And that's great. That's a great thing. But we also have to we also have to like, do I want to say reward? Acknowledge. We have to acknowledge that we did something great in this point right now. Like, we're doing great things right now. You know what I mean? Just take a step back right now and just think of one thing that you have done that you never thought that you would have been able to do 2 years ago. Even the smallest thing, you know? Oh, I went on a vacation outside of my state. You probably never thought that you would have been able to do that, or never thought that you would have had the money to do it, or never thought that you would have the guts to get on a plane. But you did it. We have to start taking account of every little positive attribute instead of thinking all of the big things that we haven't done yet. Oh, I haven't got married. Oh, I haven't bought a house yet. I'm not in the big corporate job that I want yet. I didn't establish my own business yet. But you're doing something to get to where you're going to be, or where you want to be. we have to, I keep saying we have to because we do. We have to stop. We have to stop with the foolishness. Because if we sit here and we keep thinking about all of the stuff that we haven't done, you kind of become ungrateful for all of the stuff that you have now. And I have been there. I was there yesterday. When I make these videos talking about, just pouring into yourself and cleaning out your life and, all of that stuff, I'm speaking to me. These videos I might have to look back on, in the future, like, oh yeah, reminder. Sometimes we need these little reminders to move forward in a more peaceful light. We are so chaotic every day of our lives. Monday, we dragging. It's Monday. The weekend didn't go fast. It didn't go slow enough. It went too fast. And it's like, okay, but did anything good happen? Oh, we are running ourselves into the ground. We are running ourselves to the ground. We are running ourselves to death. There are people out there that are working and working and working and working. They have so much money and they can't enjoy it. They work 70 hours a week, saving and saving and saving. Can't take not one little vacation, not one 3-day weekend vacation. Yeah. Because they're working so hard. They're not taking a break. We have to be good to ourselves. Who's going to be good to us? Who's going to be good to you if you are not good to you? If you're feeling unmotivated, if you're feeling like uninspired, there's resources out there. A video, maybe just getting into your element or listening, or finding a new song. I found a new artist this weekend. His name is Sean C. Johnson. He's been out for like almost 15 years and I just discovered him and I love him. Just new things that give you a new direction, give you a new sense of hope. It's so easy to fall into depression. And it's so seemingly difficult to be consistently joyful. Have you ever thought about why that is? All I'm saying is to give yourself grace, to pour into yourself, to be more positive, and to stop beating yourself up. The world beats on you enough. You got energies and spirits ready to attack. Ready. As soon as you step out the door, not even when you step out the door, it's as soon as you wake up and put your feet on the ground. Matter of fact, it's even while you're still sleeping. If you went to sleep with a lot on your mind, like your dreams will attack you. You may not even get a good night's sleep. But I'm here to tell you that you do not have to live that way. Start looking inside of yourself. That sounds kind of cliche-ish, like something you will find in like a book or something, but start looking inside yourself. Ask yourself, who are you? Some people can't even name 3 to 5 nice things about themselves. Like, it is actually pretty hard for people to do that. Try doing it. Like, after this video, just think like, dang, like, what are 5 things about myself that are cool or that are nice, or, you know. And some people really find that difficult. We need love in this world. We need to shine lights in this world. We need more people that are positive. So many people are quick to knock if you buck. Kind of telling my age there. Do people still say that? Knock if you buck? Anyway, some people are just quick to catch an attitude, or just ready to jump and pounce on somebody, rather than to kind of lay back and say like, something's going on with this person. You know, it's not my fault. I didn't do it. And just keep it moving, or give them, just be nice, you know. And some people say, hey, they don't deserve my niceness. They don't deserve my kindness because they're not being nice or kind. But are you nice and kind every single piece of a moment of the day? Every single day. It's times where things hit you and you just don't feel like dealing with people. But it's somebody out there that gives you grace. I don't know why I took that road just now, but somebody needed to hear that. Because some people just do not have empathy for other people. Some people just like, hey, well, they got a problem, you know, it ain't my problem, you know. Okay, yeah, it's not your problem, but you can at least give a kind smile, or just don't react at all. Because your reaction, your negative reaction, could result into something detrimental, could set somebody off, okay? And we have enough of that. When I said earlier to pour into yourself, I also realized that some people just can't, because they've gone through so much that they just don't see the light, or the love, the peace in anything. Like, they just are totally, how do I want to say this? They just don't care about life. You know, they don't care. And you could be that person that could stop a person from going home and ending their life. That's how serious it is out here. That's how serious it is. We talking about war and diseases and all of that, but it is a spiritual war out here playing with people. People are really are suffering. But you can help just a little bit. And the simplest way to help is to love on yourself. If you can, if you're capable of doing anything, even if you don't like people, which I'll talk about that in another video. If you are socially awkward, if you just aren't used to talking to people, if you're not used to communicating, or your communication is kind of off, you can start by loving on yourself. Because if you have if you have even like an ounce or two of self-love, you can show somebody else that has none how to do it. I'm not perfect, and I have depressive moments. I have moments where I'm like, dang, like nothing is working out. But then I'm like, Tara, you got to pick yourself up. You got to pick yourself up, girl. You still alive. You have work to do. You got videos to make. You need to get up. And then I go and encourage somebody else. And the days that I need encouragement, God sends somebody. Whether it's a text, whether it's a video and I'm scrolling, or I see something and I'm like, thank you, God. You have resources out here to help you. Even if you don't have any money to get therapy, which I encourage you to do if you have the resources to do that, or a life coach, something to get your brain going, to wake you up, to get you out of that state. It's easy to lay in bed all day. It's easy to just shut the world out, close the blinds, and just lay in darkness. That's easy. But it comes to a point where you have to be tired of living that way. You have to be tired of talking down on yourself. If you have any kind of issue, a insecurity, a character flaw that you want to work on, do it. Even the tiniest step, even the tiniest of steps, you can do it. I'm not, like I said, my last video, I said I'm not the best cleaner, organizer. In my mind, I want to be, but nothing's going to change if I don't get up and do something. The littlest, smallest of changes. I cleaned out my refrigerator today. That's a feat. Because who wants to do that? If you live a mundane life, if you do the exact same thing every day and you want change, park in a different parking spot tomorrow. You probably park in the same parking spot every day. You might even get mad if somebody parks in your parking spot, right? Your parking spot. But I challenge you to park in a different spot. I did this a few weeks ago, and I was like, yo, I got to do something a little bit different. I got to mix it up. I got to do something different. And for that week, I parked on a different side in a different space. It was different. But I did it. And then I went back to parking on the other side. But it taught me that I'm capable of doing something different for myself. You don't have to keep doing the same thing over and over. You can change if you want to. You really can. Just say you can do it. I can do this. I'm capable. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I got all 10 fingers and all 10 toes. And if I don't, and I got at least 8, 9, or I got like maybe, 3 or 4 toes, if I can still walk, if I can still talk, if I can still breathe, if I can still feel, if I can still taste. Like, you may be missing one of those senses, but you got at least 1 or 2. You're still here, you're still alive, and you can still make a difference to somebody. Allow yourself to let others help you, to let others pour into you, and allow yourself to pour into somebody else. There's somebody else that needs you. There's somebody else that needs to hear your story. There's somebody else that needs to hear that you made it out of a situation that they may not feel that they can't make it out of. Stop downing yourself. Stop pouring into yourself. Pour life into yourself. Your brain is thirsty. Your spirit is thirsty. Come on. I didn't think that this was going to go on this long. I realized how much I can talk now. I did not think that I was really a talker. But, you know, the older I get, the more opinions I have. And instead of 2 cents, I have like 25 cents or 50 cents to contribute to this world. So I hope this helps somebody. I love people so much. I love people so much. I have like an affinity. I hope that's the right word, but that's what we're going to use. I have an affinity for just making people feel better or helping to make people feel better. Because I know it's not realistic. Some people are just, I don't want to say they can't be helped, but it's going to take more than a little positive video for me to help certain people. Like, it's going to take some other reinforcements. I understand that. I know that I'm not I'm cognizant in that area of knowing that some people need more. But if you are capable of giving more, if you are capable of helping yourself to help somebody else, please do it. Because right now, people are in need of just a nice person. That's it. Just a nice person. Our young people are in need of love and attention. They need somebody to talk to. We as adults are so busy with trying to go here, go there, make sure we're making enough money to make sure that they have the best, but not actually sitting down and talking to them to see where their minds are, what they're viewing, what they are learning from their peers in school. That's a whole nother video. I'm not even gonna go there. But anyway, I love y'all so much. I love you guys. And this week, do something nice for yourself. I'm not talking about something physical like buying a pair of shoes or getting your lashes done or your nails done or nothing like that. Like, that's something that you probably do on the regular, right? But pour into yourself. Write down some really nice things about you. It's easy for us to write a 4-page letter to somebody that we like. But do that for yourself. Some words of affirmation. Or just a love letter. Write a love letter to yourself. Stick it on your mirror. Stick it on your bed. Guys, I don't know. Y'all might not want to do that. But at least think about it. Like, what are some really cool things about you? Yeah. Anywho, we made it to spring, y'all. We made it to spring. And it's time to bloom. With the flowers, it's time to grow. So I hope this helps somebody. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all next time. All right. Love you. Bye.